ERA, 2 wins, no losses on the season. And he gets him for strike 3 for the first out of the inning.
Someone's going to say, okay, let's put him on there. And, you know, the reason for not being on these polls is just the opposition.
That ball's ripped to shortstop. Unable to make the play as the ball gets hit into the outfield for the first hit of the game for the Flames. Checks and fires. Strike 3! And that'll end the inning. No damage caused the Boilermakers. And that's a third strike, but the catcher wasn't able to hold the ball, and Mike Bolton's going to make his way down to first base, safe. So the leadoff man makes it on for the Boilermakers.
It's tough.
And Torres tries to pick off Mike Bolton Jr. at first base, and first base umpire is going to say he balked.
Serious hole.
That ball's hit sharply into left field. Mike Bolton Jr. is going to hold it third.
You know, speed on the ball.
That ball's hit back off the pitcher's knee. It's going to get into the outfield. It's going to allow the Boilermakers to get 1 run in. CJ Valdez comes up with a huge RBI single to put the Boilermakers on the board here. And the 2-0 delivery. That ball's ripped into left field. Is going to get down for a base hit and score a second run for the Boilermakers.
Oh, could easily be the top team in the nation coming into the season.
Got a little bit of a rundown going now. Cam Thompson got a little bit further off the bag than he'd like to. Cam Thompson believes he wasn't tagged. The second base umpire said he's out. And that's going to be a strike 3 for the second out of the inning for the Boilermakers. 12 RBIs. That ball's going to be hit to the shortstop. Not able to make the play.
I think that could go against.
That ball's hit sharply to the third baseman. Able to corral it and make the play for the third out of the inning.
I think
Watson in there for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. And the 2-2.
With a left-handed pitcher, it's
that's another walk to load the bases here.
All right, fine. You've got all bases loaded.
And that's going to be called strike 3 for the second out of the inning. A 1-2 delivery. And strike 3. Purdue will get out of the inning.
Reciprocal for a lefty.
That ball's ripped to second baseman. And thrown to first for a routine out. That ball's ripped into right field. It's going to get down. The right fielder's not able to make the play. And Albrecht is on. That ball's hit fair down the third baseline. Albrecht's going to come to third. They're going to send him home. The play at the plate, and he's safe. Mike Bolton Jr. slides into third for a stand-up triple. That ball's hit to the third baseman, not able to be played. And he's out at first.
Doesn't look too rested right now.
2-1 pitch chopped to the third baseman. That's going to allow Mike Bolton Jr. to score. Actually, the third out of the inning was made before the run was scored. 1.21 ERA. That ball is going to be ripped into left field. Mike Bolton Jr. is able to. That ball's bunted down to the third baseline. First baseman was able to make the snag on a wild throw in the dirt for out number 1. Backer with the delivery, and that's going to be strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Next the runner and fires. And swung on strike 3 to get the Boilermakers out of the inning. So after 3,
the man.
Thompson pops that one up to center field. And that's going to be caught for a routine out number 1.
Most times at bat for this Boilermaker team.
That ball's hit sharply on the ground to the shortstop. And the first baseman's not able to make the play. Troy Viola is going to be safe at first base. Torres with the 1-0 delivery. That ball's ripped into center field.
Oh, he's
not able to make the catch. Troy Viola doesn't see that and attempts to go back to first base. Slips and falls. Ball was picked up and thrown to second for the force out. Torres checks the runner and fires. That ball's hit sharply past the third baseman and into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Sam Franco. And the delivery. And that's a hit batsman. Jake Stadler's going to be awarded first base, and that's going to load the bases up for the Boilermakers here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Torres with delivery. That ball's ripped into the left field. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Curtis Washington.
I mean, lead he has going around the bases.
That ball's going to be caught by the shortstop to get the Flames out of the inning here. Not before
to put some runs on the board.
That ball's popped up behind home plate. And the catch is made. 3:33 on the season, looking to get something going for the Flames. And he's able to. That ball's in there for ball 4. He's going to take his base.
Hold out there.
Swung on for a strikeout. The catcher throws down to second. Able to pick the runner off. That's going to get the Boilermakers out of the inning.
As you think the Flames have done something to get themselves out of a hole, they go and they throw it away, and they throw it away hard. Task so far. As we see the walk. No, so.
Purdue with the hit and run. That ball's ripped into left field by Franco. Around third base to score another run for the Boilermakers. That ball's popped into center field. And it's going to get down for a base hit. Purdue's going to send him home. And another run crosses the plate.
You know, I do sort of. Yeah, there you go. I mean, great start. Had a lot longer to warm up. Joey.
That ball's going to be hit back to the pitcher. And the Flames are able to get out of the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lohman with the delivery. And that's a called strike 3.
About to close out this game.
That ball's hit sharply up the middle and not able to make the play. That's going to allow Nagelbach to reach on a single.
Definitely have.
That's going to be ball 4, and Weed's going to take first. That ball's going to be driven deep into left field. And Purdue's able to make the play almost at the warning track. And the 3-2. That's going to be ball 4. So great. The 2-2. That ball's hit hard. Evan Albrecht is able to knock it down. Not able to make the play. Throw to first was dropped. UIC digging into their bench, and Bobby Grimes lines that one up the middle. That's going to score 1 run, 2 runs, and a stand-up double for Bobby Grimes coming in off the bench. Pinch hitting. And the delivery. And that's going to be a called strike 3. The Boilermakers are going to get out of the inning, but not before giving up 3 runs. Lanzarote gets walked on ball 4. He's been having a great year. That ball's hit hard to the shortstop. It's going to be 1 and 2. Double play. UIC able to progresses.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm surprised that UIC Nagelbach.
Joshua Figueroa hit by a pitch. He's going to be awarded first base, so that's the beauty of it.
I think you're right, and I think, you know.
That's a wild pitch there by Hildebrand. Catcher was not able.
Predictions are so good.
That ball's hit into the outfield. The right fielder was able to cut it off, and now the UIC Flames have runners at the corners.
Staff wonder what they want to do next.
That ball's hit out to deep left center. And it's going to be the catch is going to be made at the wall. But after total, it's going to be low in the dirt for ball 4 to load the bases up. 2-2 delivery.
Nice
That's
strike.
called strike 3. Cal Steven able to reach back. The 0-2 delivery. That's going to get past the catcher. Catcher was able to make the grab, but flips the ball to Cal Steven a little bit late. That ball is driven into right center, and it's able to get down. UIC is going to score 2 more runs. 2 delivery to Bobby Grimes. Swung on, and that's going to be a strikeout.
got a game that we did not think we'd have on our hands right now.
Washington called out at first. Delivery. And Gill gets rung up as he watches strike 3 go past him. That's going to be 2 outs now. He's going for him. That ball's going to be popped up. The first baseman able to get under it and corral it for out number 3.
Confidence to do so.
2-2 delivery is hit, and he's going to reach on a base hit. Evan Albrecht not able to make the play. And to close this one out.
Yeah,
that's strike 3. Landon
just try and get it to full. Just foul or do that walk, which is
swung on, strikes him out.
So we're getting
that ball's driven into left field, but UIC is going to hold the runner at third. The 1 pitch. That one's popped into the outfield. It's going to get down. UIC is going to score 1, 2. UIC is going to tie the game.
I mean, unbelievable.
Lines with the 1-2. That ball is ripped into right field. The right fielder is not able to make the play, and UIC is going to take the lead.
And it's amazing, you know, if the
that ball's hit to the shortstop. They're going to get the force out at second, but
pull myself up again.
That's going to be ball 4. So leadoff man Troy Viola gets up.
The Boilermakers to nothing the last 2 innings.
Able to get the bunt down. And the play is able to be made at first, but the damage is done. Swung on and missed for the strikeout.
If you're going by stats.
That ball's chopped down the line to the first baseman, and the first baseman's going to make the play. And the Purdue Boilermakers are going to lose this game 10-9. UIC down 9-0.